What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to take you on a tour of Sparta Township. Now, if you're not familiar with Sparta, it's a town located right here in Sussex County and has a ton to offer. We have some incredible real estate, some incredible neighborhoods like Lake Mohawk, some awesome restaurants like the Mohawk House and Crows. We have a bunch of professional athletes that live here and other famous personalities. It's an awesome town with a highly rated school district, so I'm excited to show you all. Let's go and check it out. So right now we are kind of in the center of Sparta. We have a bunch of local businesses over here. We have Cloveberry, which is an awesome coffee shop. We have sushi places, we have doctor's offices. There's a ton of local businesses right here. Right down the road we have Stop and Shop. We have Anthony Franco's Pizzeria. There's Spavia, which is a spa that all the women love. It's a really cool part of town, and this is kind of where everything's happening within Sparta Township. So Sparta is home to a ton of different private lake communities. There's 11 in total, but the most notable is going to be Lake Mohawk, which is a really incredible private lake community right here in Sparta Township. There's multiple restaurants. You have Crows, which is a really cool local spot. You have everything from $300,000 starter homes up to multi-million-dollar lakefront mansions. They're building a lot of new homes in here. They're knocking down the old homes or adding on to the original ones to make much larger homes, but it's still a really affordable community that you can go into. It's private. There's a ton of different beaches. The lake is incredible. You have a country club. You have golf courses. You have a boardwalk. You have an ice cream parlor. There's so much to enjoy, and if you're a family looking for a home in Sparta, I highly recommend checking out the Lake Mohawk community. So a few quick things to note about Lake Mohawk. It's actually a part of Sparta Township and Byram Township. So depending on where you're located in the town, you may be going to a different school district. Now, Sparta is obviously known for having excellent school systems. So if that's important to you, you want to make sure you buy a home in the correct part of the neighborhood. The other cool thing about Lake Mohawk is that you don't have to buy an expensive lakefront home to enjoy everything that lake living has to offer. You can buy a $300,000-$400,000 home off the water and still have access to one of the many beaches and hiking trails around the lake. You can also get a boat slip at the one marina on the lake. There's also a few different beaches that have private dock slips as well that you can get into. But the one thing you do want to consider about Lake Mohawk is there is a hefty application fee. So it's $4,400 to join. That's a one-time fee as soon as you close on the home. Plus, if you buy a home over $500,000, you owe an additional 1% of the purchase price. Now, the monthly HOA fees are not very expensive at just a couple $100s, but it's just something that you may want to consider before moving into the neighborhood. Well, as I mentioned, the school system here is highly rated off of several different websites. You can go check it out on niche.com. Everybody loves Sparta Township for the school district, and we're also home to Pope John, which is a private Catholic school. So you have multiple options for where you want to send your kids. It's an awesome school district, and yeah, there's not much bad things to say about Sparta. So the really cool thing about Sparta is there are so many different neighborhoods and so many different developments that you can find a home in, and there's a ton of really nice real estate. So if we go to the more rural section of Sparta, you're going to have some really big houses that are spread out with mountain views like the ones we're about to see. And these homes range anywhere from, 600s up into $2 million. You can find a house that's perched right on top of the mountain with breathtaking mountain views overlooking the sunset and sunrise. There's some really cool communities to check out in Sparta. So another thing I really love about Sparta is that it's not a true Sussex County town. So although we are located in Sussex, as I mentioned, we're on the border of Morris. So you still have a lot of built up areas like the ShopRite shopping center that they just built, Stop and Shop, and kind of the center of Sparta. But then you also have these more rural parts of town where the homes are spread out. We actually have some farm properties, and it gives you kind of a good feel of Morris and Sussex County while being in close proximity to New York City and other major cities throughout New Jersey. So right now we are at the North Village Business Park here at the northern end of Sparta Township. This is a newly built complex. There's a bunch of townhomes in the back section. We also have a large ShopRite. We have Pizza One, which is by far my favorite pizza place in all of Sussex County. We also have Industry, which is an incredible restaurant. So this is the last stop of our tour for Sparta Township. I think you guys got to see a lot of the town, a lot of the different neighborhoods. You got to see Lake Mohawk in the center of Sparta. So you really got a good feel for what Sparta is about. If you want some more information, if you're looking for a home here, don't hesitate to reach out. All of my information is right down below.